So how did I go from being covered in eczema and psoriasis to this? I've been eczema, psoriasis, and dermatitis free for 10 years. That means no flare-ups, no itchy skin, and 100% healthy skin during that entire time. And I did it 100% natural. No steroid creams, no prescription drugs, no herbs of any kind or special supplements, no fancy pointless superfoods, absolutely no useless blood tests or labs from my dermatologist or doctor, and there was no finding that one specific thing like gluten or histamines or this or that I had to remove from my diet, then everything magically healed. None of that is what healed me. Now, on the other hand, it was a very personalized and holistic process. It took some time and it took a lot of effort and consistency to get to where I am now. Most of all, it was an inside job and it was a customized job. What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stewart. I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. So over the past 10 years, I've been enjoying perfectly healthy skin. I've also been coaching and consulting with people who have eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, and rosacea to help them get nice, healthy, clear skin for life as well. There were 3 very specific things that led me to having healthy skin and keeping it that way. And there are 3 very specific things that my successful clients and students do who achieve the same permanent results that I did. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over what those 3 specific things are. And along the way, I'm gonna debunk a few myths that are holding you back from achieving the permanent healthy skin that you deserve. First and foremost, you cannot escape this. The number one thing is the customized diet. It is the most important thing. It will do 95% of the work. Here's a few mistakes people make about their diet. With the diet, you want to avoid fad diets and one-size-fits-all promoters. Anyone who's promoting a diet that they did that will cure everybody is total crap, is total BS, and will lead you in the wrong direction. Don't fall for that crap. Avoid powders, superfoods, and super potions like green powders and protein powders that will magically heal your gut and heal your hormones. They don't do anything. They're not even real food. My successful clients avoid them. I avoid them. Avoid taking useless lab and blood tests that try to tell you which foods to avoid or what foods cause inflammation. Those tests have been debunked. They're totally bogus, and they actually don't tell us anything. Over the 30 years that I had eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis, I took over 20 lab tests, blood tests, prick tests, saliva tests, all sorts of tests. None of them found any proper results compared to the biomarker system, and most of the foods that they said were inflammatory for me actually are staple foods and ended up healing me. So instead of doing any of that crap that I just mentioned, the most important thing about the diet and the take home about number 1, the diet, is you must customize your diet to fit your personal needs based on your body's response, which is called your biomarkers. Again, biomarkers, I'm not talking about lab tests. When you listen to your body's biofeedback and biomarkers, it's unfudgeable data, which means it's data that you can actually trust, which is gonna take you a very long ways in customizing the diet. So what is your biomarkers, or what is your biofeedback, or what are these body signals? Here are some of the basic ones. Your sleep, your sex drive, your body fat and your body weight, your VO2 max health, your strength progression over time in the gym and with your resistance training, your daily mood, your daily poop, and there's much more. Notice I didn't mention flare-ups, symptoms, or the surface topical area of your skin in any way, shape, or form. One of the main things people do incorrectly with their diet when trying to overcome eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea is they look at the symptoms to see if the diet is actually working. The symptoms don't tell you anything. Generally, the skin is the last thing to heal along a long chain of other things that need to get into shape and get balanced first. Your gut health, your filtration organs, your lymphatic health, your hormones, your immune system, your autoimmune system, and your autonomic nervous system all will be balanced and healed before the surface and symptoms of your skin heal. So looking at symptoms is not a good way to judge progress and to customize things. It just doesn't work. Dermatologists have no lasting results. That's why nutritionists and allopathic medicine and people using one-size-fits-all diets have no success keeping eczema gone for life, is because they're looking at the symptoms. When I was in month 11 of my healing journey, the year that I healed my skin, I had the worst flare-up of my life. It looked like this. That was 10 years ago. And so if I would have been judging based on my symptoms, I most likely would have given up at that point and never had the 10 years of success that came after that little flare-up. During that 1 year, my biomarkers slowly progressed month after month after month, and I made it a point not to hyper-focus on the symptoms of my skin. Once you've customized the diet and you know exactly what foods to eat, which foods to avoid, and which foods are neutral, you are going to be developing a system that's going to have a cascade of positive effects. When you heal your gut, then the filtration organs can heal. When the gut and the filtration organs heal, then your hormones can heal. When the hormones heal, your nervous system, immune system, and autonomic nervous system will finally heal, and then your skin will be beautiful. So the most important thing is customizing your diet based on biomarkers. That's what actually healed me. Now, number 2 is cleansing and detoxification. So in order for the diet to actually work and for our bodies to assimilate the nutrients and use them to heal ourselves, we got to get rid of the old toxic buildup that's in our filtration organs, that's in our lymph system, that's buried in our fat cells. Here's a few tips on what cleansing and detoxification is not. It's not herbs. It's not fruitarianism. It's not going vegan. Food actually doesn't detox you. Herbs actually don't detox you in any way. Detoxification and cleansing is not starving yourself. Cleansing teas and cleansing potions do not cleanse or detox you either. Powders, nope, they don't detox you either. And cleansing and detoxification, when done properly, is not something that depletes you and leaves you feeling horrible all the time. What detoxification and cleansing actually is just the daily enhancement of your body's autophagy. Autophagy is the body's natural cycle of cleansing and detoxification at a cellular level. And there's many things that you can do on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to drastically enhance your body's natural autophagy. Number 1 is customizing the diet so that all of the toxic crap that was coming into your body stops coming into your body. Number 2, daily practices like cold exposure, sauna, working out, walking in nature, being under the sun, all greatly enhance the body's natural autophagy ability. Some of the deeper manual cleanses and detoxification practices that I do teach and that I use and that work really well are things like the salt flush, the liver gallbladder flush, organic coffee enemas, dry brushing, and salt baths. The entire focus of cleansing and detoxification is on enhancing your body's natural autophagy, and that's it. Everything else is going to deplete you. Everything else is going to pull you in the wrong direction. And everything else is going to have you spending a ton of money on useless herbs, useless potions, useless remedies that don't actually change you at a foundational level. They really do nothing. Also, a huge part of cleansing and detoxification and the enhancement of autophagy is proper rest, recovery, and sleep. And the third thing that helped me go from having full body eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea to being 10 years of healthy skin is my daily and weekly and my monthly movement practices. So how often are you going outside and exercising? Generally, no one actually does enough movement per day. So on a daily basis, resistance training, sun exposure, hiking, walking, getting outside, breathing fresh air, taking some of your clothes off and getting some of those elements onto your body. As I mentioned in the cleansing and detoxification section, also autophagy practices are great for movement and daily exercise. Your saunas, your cold exposure, mixing all of these things into a way of life that works for you is paramount. And without doing them, the other two aspects, the diet and the cleansing, doesn't really work fully. You need all three aspects to fully heal. Now, movement is where you have the most variety and the most options. There are a few things that you must do though. 1, daily walk has to happen. Number 2, resistance training 3 to 7 days a week is a must. And by resistance training, I mean lift weights, some form of 3 to 5 times a week VO2 max training, and plenty of time outside just being a human, doing lawn work, playing games, having fun, enjoying people. Being outside as much as possible is really, really big for healing the skin. So those 3 basic things, a customized diet, cleansing and detoxification in the right way, and your daily movement practices will take you from being eczema filled up to eczema free. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of consistency, and it's going to take some discipline and effort in the beginning, but it's well worth it. You got to have that investor mentality. You got to have that marathon approach, and you got to take it day by day and really hit that consistency, solution-oriented mindset to make this happen. Best of luck to you guys out there. Remember to leave all your questions and comments down below. Subscribe and share if you're loving this stuff. If you're not, sorry for your luck. And I'll be back with many more videos real soon. Peace. All the offerings are down in the bio. We have the Skin Health School. We have private coaching. We have a free ebook. Give it a peep.